I was going to say, I'm sure that you draw a lot of attention.
I mean, we got Orange County has a lot of big titty models, 4,000 and up for sure.
Really?
But in LA, I think, my 3,000s are, I think my 3,000 is probably the biggest in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, they're 3,000 now, everybody. Sorry. They've been, by the way, they've been nonstop growing for 3 months and they're like 3,000 or 3,100. I still don't know why they're grown so big.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
they're not even 2,800 anymore. It's the weirdest thing. I have no idea what's going on. If it's what's going on with my body. So everybody's like, your boobs are so big. Did you get plastic surgery again? I go, no, I haven't did anything. But these are not 2,800s anymore. I don't know.
So they started at, I'm curious then, how do you?
Everybody is. And so I asked Google too, and nobody knows.
Wow.
It's very strange.
How do you?
I seen if it was rough sex. I Googled if it was rough sex. And it said no. It says you can't get your boobs,
Man,
boobs
too bad
can't
you couldn't
grow
fuck
that
your way
much.
to bigger boobs.
Everybody would do it.
That would be so much more fun.
Everybody would do it. Yeah, no, I don't know. They're just really, 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 really big. And if they go down after 3 months, I'm gonna freak out probably.
Really?
But the good thing is my body does take 3,100 by itself with no stretch marks or anything. So we may see an upgrade in the future. Nothing too soon. Like I said, I want to enjoy my non-surgery year.
You can just be like, oh, I don't have to worry about anything.
Yes, because I like the way they look. Everything is great. Just need more gym. But yeah, I'm happy with the butt, the rhino, and the boobies.
Okay. So when did you notice that they were bigger than 2,800?
It came about 3 months ago.
Like, did you all of a sudden you're like, they seem bigger?
Yeah, I
like
thought it was my period, and I told the fiance, I was like, my boobs are huge. I go, they're really swollen. And then I thought they would go down after I had my monthly. They did not.
Okay.
They went bigger.
Wow.
And then they went down a little bit, and then they went bigger again. I don't know what's going on. I'm so happy though.
they're a magical body
People
part.
think I'm like lying. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how they're growing.
Yeah. How do you measure? Like, how were you able to measure? Like, did you go to a doctor and they were like, yeah, they confirmed that they were bigger?
Well, I talked to Revis.
Okay.
I mean, I talked to him on Instagram and I showed him pictures. I go, doctor, what size do you think these are? And he goes, they look like they're 3,200 cc's. I was like, wow. Okay.
Well, and I wonder where they're coming from because you're not producing the fluid for.
I'm definitely not pregnant, people.
Or just whatever, the fat, like the fatty tissue, or
I don't know. And also the thing is, it could be something with the internal bra. Maybe the internal bra has me. It's like a push up underneath, and maybe they spread it out more. That's all I can think because. In October will be a year. They're not a year yet.
Yeah.
So maybe they're still fluffing out. I don't know. I'm happy.
Did you ever hear about it was a procedure that I think was done in the late 90s. It was like the poly string.
No.
You never heard of those? Okay. So those were ones that they would put the string in the breast tissue and it would absorb moisture and it would make the boobs grow and it would keep them growing.
Wow.
They were.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, they didn't last very long because, as you can imagine, your boobs continually growing could potentially be a risk.
That's weird. I know. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, are you girls gonna stay or you guys are gonna grow bigger? I'm like, I'm kind of scared a little bit. I'm like,
well, and I think that procedure wasn't legal in the United States, so the only people that could do it, they had to go to Europe to do it. So, but that's the thing is they only did it with a few. And there's only one, or I think Minka is the only one I know of that might still have them.
Okay, wow.
All the other models that had them, there was like Chelsea Charms and there was Maxie Mounds and Kayla Cleavage. They all had the string. That's
crazy.
Yeah, so it was interesting. So, but yeah, the idea that they could just grow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm very happy though.
You're not complaining.
I think,
just don't go down.
When they go down, I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with it. I'm like, but
it's a one-way street. We're only going bigger.
Yeah, I know. And the body can take it. It's like my boobs want to be bigger on their own. I've done nothing. My body is fit for bigger boobs. Yeah. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Well, and I have to say, my boobs are implants. They're not expanders. So they're 2,800 cc implants.
Okay.
Because people think they're like expanders. They're not. Like, this is a big bag in here.
Yeah.
So
So what would you say your favorite thing about having huge boobs is? If you have a favorite.
My favorite thing about huge boobs, just the confidence level. The confidence level is so fun. You look great in a lot of clothes. It's fun to go shopping beyond.
Yeah.
The tension can be good, not all the time.
That's a mixed bag.
That's, good and bad. But I understand men, so I don't really get mad at them if they're like doing exorcist turns or something, like trying to look at me like. I get those a lot.
Any accidents?
I was going to say sometimes people try to walk into walls. I think it was like not too long ago. I was at the Highlight Room with my one of my hosts, and we were there, and I was going to the bathroom or like coming out of the bathroom, and I guess it's a little bit younger there, younger like 20s and 30s there.
Yeah.
And I was like coming out of the bathroom, and I'm no lie, I had people coming this way. And then people going this way, and then people were like hanging out their heads to come check me out because you don't see a girl like me kind of like in the nightclubs anymore, especially LA.
Yeah.
So it was just the funniest thing. Like one of them almost walked into a wall, and I was like dying laughing.
That's funny.
It was really, really funny. I had a lot of fun doing that.
Did you ever imagine, because it sounds like you always wanted bigger boobs, did you ever imagine you'd be as big as you got? Like,
no.
Or did you just think like, I'm just going to do like 800s and
No, I never thought like that. I thought that I'd be okay with 1200s because I was married and it was like, bye-bye husband, hello, big titties.
Okay.
So I got the 1200s and I thought that would be it. But for me, I was still very slender. I didn't have a side boob. So for me to get the side boob I wanted took the 2500s.
Really?
I couldn't live with 2000s.
It just wasn't big enough.
It wasn't big enough at all. For like a long time. Mm-hmm. The 25s were, don't get me wrong, they would have been for a while, but, that mistake happened.
Okay.
The 2000s I'm extremely happy with.
Okay.
I'm not trying to go into any more surgery or anything, but I say when these shrink, I might have a little bit of a fit.
Because you're getting used to the fact that they're a little bigger.
Exactly. So that I might be a little bit worried about, but Revis already knows. We already know they fit with no stretching or anything.
Yeah.
And I think we'll be good to go. But like I said, I'm not trying to do any more boob jobs at this moment.
Well, I was going to say, so what was it that made you decide? Because again, expanders are you have some that get expanders, some that don't. Mm-hmm. What made you decide that you're like expanders weren't for you?
Too many problems. A lot of girls have a lot of problems. They pop, and it's just very, very scary stuff. And I don't know. I don't think they're healthy. But I don't know. Women don't kill me.
Yeah, no, everybody's different.
Women might kill me. But anyways, having the tube and everything in you and then having the portal outside, it's just very, very strange. Like, I have enough plastic surgery. I don't want ports too. And, like a robot, you're like a bimbo robot. I don't know. It's very strange. Like, fill me up, you know?
Yeah.
It sounds like an amazing concept, but like I said, there's a lot of girls that have a lot of problems. It's very sad.
Yeah, and you see them that
implants not so much.
Not as much anymore.
Yeah,
because I know that I imagine, and I'd love to have a doctor on like Revis or somebody. At some point to be able to say has the technology.
He doesn't do expanders. He's just all implants.
And I was going to say has the technology like how the bags are in terms of their durability, like they're not as prone to leaking or popping anymore. Mm-hmm. And how that's changed over the last maybe few decades because what do you have, saline or silicone?
Well, after 800, you can only have saline, honey.
Really?
In the USA.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the UK, you can find somebody to put gummy bears or silicone in you.
Okay.
Overseas.
Okay.
But no, 800 cc's is all gummies. That's why they're all natural and looking the way they do. When you go up higher with the silicone, then you get the fake look.
Okay.
So then you're super fake looking, and that's why I love 800. I like bigger than 800 and up because it's faker.
Yeah.
It's the faker boob. It's a faker boob look.